now I'm working in the top-notch companies across the globe. I have worked with big multinational companies in automation. One can dream of. If in the case you are starting up in automation, you are experiencing shocks. This is the video for you. This would clear your doubts. Is it really kind of common for most of the people, or it's just you are experiencing something unusual? Because once you have all the desired skills, all the information that is needed in the company, then no, believe me, you're not going to be chasing for the companies. Companies would chase you. I remember when I started my career in automation, it was not easy at all to get in all the information about automation. Understanding basic concepts like Modbus, analog scaling, PID controls, even the data types took a lot of time, even months. When I talk about it, a lot of time means months just to get one basic concept sorted out. Now you have videos available on YouTube channel. Different channels have a high quality content that can explain you the core concept. What is Modbus? What is Modbus TCP/IP? What is Modbus RTU? But back then, when I started, that information was not available. And even if you are going to work with the company, you get a chance to start working as a fresh engineer. Getting information from your senior, it's always been a difficult ask. Now it's been changed a bit, but there are still stories what I hear from my students across the globe that the people are still struggling to find the information. And that might be because PLC engineers normally or DCS engineers are reluctant to share the information. I don't know why, because this is one seat, mostly control guy in a one company or two or three, so they might be worried about their job or whatever. But regardless, how I overcome that situation? What are the things that I applied and become successful? Because if you are struggling, I was once struggling. So this video is for you if you are struggling today, and if you are lost in your dream of becoming an automation best engineer, which is kind of like dream for me as well when I was starting in automation. See, when I had to learn any topic related to PLCs, DCS, and SCADA, what I was doing at that time, I was putting up a proper plan. What I mean by that, like I would be learning Modbus, even if it takes years, right? It's okay for me, because acceptance is one of the key things. Like if you accept a pain, you accept the pain to gain something, that's really very vital. Most of the people give up because when they start learning, it seems very difficult for them. Like when they start learning PLC concept, they have a heart attack. They have a lot of nonsense feeling or thoughts hitting their brain that it might not be the field that it's for them. So that's where you have to control your emotions. So emotions intelligence plays a great role. And that comes with having right knowledge, having information what's usual. And if in the case you are starting up in automation, you are experiencing shocks, this is the video for you. This would clear your doubts. Is it really kind of common for most of the people, or it's just you are experiencing something unusual? So I would tell you, when I was starting up, I was putting a lot of effort, few months just to get a basic understanding about the topics I have in my plan. So one thing which is very important, you should have a proper map. What are the things that you should do? And what are the things that are common? What are the things that are most of the people have been going through that to become an automation engineer? If you see a guy who is a successful automation engineer who is working in a top-notch company now, and what were the traits that he had? Is it that guy also being in trouble? That's where we are gonna hit today. So I would tell you, like right now I'm working in the top-notch companies across the globe. I have worked with big multinational companies in automation. One can dream of, and I have been training people across the globe worldwide related to PLCs, DCS, and SCADA. That's me, and that's what I wanted to share with you. Why you should listen and sort of understand the things coming up. So what exactly is important is your plan, your map, the things that are kind of common, okay, the things that are red flags, and the things that are you have to do no matter what. Like, for instance, if you're not feeling okay to do one day, one program, it's not okay. Because you made a plan, okay, you would achieve that particular result in few years. And now you're saying in the middle, or you just started because you don't feel okay that day to learn that. It's not coming in your head somewhere here. And then you start thinking, okay, let me give up. That's not the option, guys. It's not unusual at all to have a bad feelings when you give it a start, especially PLC programming. When it hits your brain first, a lot of no signals. But that's common. That happens to most of the people. That's where you have to stand up and say, yes, I made a plan. That is my vision, and I'm not going to give up today. I am not going to give up, no matter what. If you have that mindset, then all of a sudden, everything else would change. So that's key. Having a vision and having a strong feeling or strong approach, even if you don't like going for that specific day, you have to say, no, man, you have to do it today. Because if you don't do it, you would be loser. Will you be loser? Will you be the guy who is unbeatable, unstoppable, and the guy who every company wants? It's up to you. You're going to decide it today, that specific moment when everything is hitting here negative. That's where you have to say what's best for you. The best for you is that specific day's plan, that specific day's action. Result doesn't matter. If you put up effort, if you're doing sort of like some logic that specific day, it's not hitting your brain, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to relax. It's okay to watch and consume some more materials related to that topic to understand and get better grip. But it's not okay to just simply give up. That's where losers are born. Because the difference between successful and unsuccessful is not the bad feeling. It's about giving up. So that's very important. So one thing very important, which is structured approach. And then when you have a bad feeling, you got to play around with emotional intelligence and give yourself a proper breather and say that, man, look, it's going to be okay. Let me give it a try. And if you try, then miracles would happen. The miracles are going to happen for sure. All of a sudden, some automatic help would be there, and you would try to understand the topic a little bit. When you create your first code, it would be hell. And when you are sort of creating second code, it would be little better relief than the first day. And when you create third, fourth, then it's different. And when you create your first industrial project, then it's totally different. So I'm actually sort of in a process to create a one full roadmap where I would create a map that can be the crystal clear picture for you to understand what's common, what's not common, what's okay, what's not okay. All that is going to come up in our coming videos for sure. For that, you have to subscribe this YouTube channel, because now I'm back, and I'm back with full energy to motivate you guys, to inspire you, and to let you know my journey, what I was going through. So that's one of the things, like, I'm going to share with you more sort of in coming videos as well. So the next thing which is very important is, if somebody is not sharing information with you, you're trying to ask the information, you are trying to collect the information, you're not still getting it, That's not a point to just say, okay, because that guy is not sharing, because information is not available. I have been through that. Like I'm telling you, like I'm not able to get the information. Information was not available out there. Getting information was tough. It was difficult ask. But I haven't given up. I haven't given up. What I did, I continued. I was like, I'm going to do it no matter what. Are you going to do it? Let me know in the comments. Are you going to do it? That's your turn. I've done whatever I have to achieve in my life. Are you going to be the next automation best engineer? Are you going to be the guy who is going to be unstoppable, unbeatable? That's all here. That's all about. When the negative thoughts comes in, when somebody is not helping, when the government situation is not good, when there is problems outside, you are not able to get the job. But that's fine. You have a window to improve your skills, to work on your skills. That matters a lot in industry. Because once you have all the desired skills, all the information that is needed in the company, then no, believe me, you're not going to be chasing for the companies. Companies would chase you. That happened with me. If it can happen with me, definitely can happen to you. So all you need is stick to your plan, work around, make an actions, and if you feel lost, make it as an energy to grow more, put more effort. If somebody is not sharing it, you have to say to yourself, okay, I will let him know, no matter what, I'm going to learn this topic. That's the motivation needed. If the sort of, everybody around you say to you, because of a government situation, job market is bad, you're not going to listen to that negative energy. You're going to say to yourself, yes, I know there's a bad situation outside. I know there are bad stuff outside, but I'm going to make it possible to stand up in this difficult situation. I'm going to do whatsoever needed to become unstoppable, unbeatable.
When you have a hardship, all of us have hardships, right? You got two choices. One, you think of because that guy is not sharing with you, that's the reason you're not going to be able to learn. That's the reason you would be failure. If that system or that specific environment where you are living in, there are no jobs, there are no supportive people around you, let's decide today. Use that damn tough situation as a motivation for you to grow instead of looking like an sort of loser. Just disappear. Work on yourself. Work day and night. Put effort day and night and transform. And now everybody who's not willing to help you would be waiting to just meet you and see you. Now you're not available. You are transformed. But for that, you have to start today. Forget about all the nonsense that is coming up in your brain. Use that all negativity as a fuel rather than loser trap.
I hope you got an idea. In the coming video, I have created one map, which I'm going to share with you. Everything. That's going to be a complete big video where I'm going to share with you what exactly are, like, if I have to start over again, what is going to be the map. And if those who are not following me on LinkedIn, I create a lot of content about automation. Those who are not following and subscribe to this YouTube channel, I don't only create content, I motivate you guys, because that's one of the things that's missing in automation community. I hope you loved today's video. If you have obviously got any value from this video, hit the like button. Subscribe is an easy option. Do that. And one of the things I want to say today, that I'm going to be coming back with very, very big gift for you guys. That's my customized roadmap. If I have to start over again, what topics and when, and what are the okay signals, what are the, something that are red flags, what are the green stuff, everything is going to come up. For that, stay connected. And that's all for today. I have to go because I cannot make it 15 minutes video. I'm done for today. I hope you got any value from this one. Thanks so much. Until next time, I would say take good care of yourself. Believe in yourself no matter what. Mohammed Noman signing out.